You open your eyes before the sun does. You are lying on a thin reed mat in the temple. The marble floor is cool beneath the mat. You are a young priestess of the goddess Athena. This story comes from the old myths of Greece. It is told as legend, not as history. You serve in her great temple in Athens. The columns rise tall and pale around you. The first light slips between them like silver. You sit up slowly and listen to the silence. The sacred fire still burns at the temple's heart. A faint scent of olive oil drifts in the air. Other priestesses sleep near you on their mats. They are your sisters in the service of the goddess. You rise without making a sound. You wash your face in a stone basin of cool water. You smooth your long dark hair behind your ears. You bind it back with a thin gold band. You wrap a clean white linen khitan over your shoulders. A simple gold pin holds it at your collarbone. Your feet are bare upon the cold marble. You step toward the inner sanctuary. The great statue of Athena stands above you. Carved in stone, her gaze is calm and steady. You bow your head and whisper a morning prayer. The other priestesses begin to rise around you. They move quietly as the temple teaches. One of them moves with a particular grace. Her name is Medusa. She is the most beautiful among you all. Her hair falls in long, dark waves to her waist. Her face is gentle, her dark eyes kind. She has served the goddess longer than you have. She is devout, beloved, pure of heart. You smile at her as she passes you. She smiles back with quiet warmth. Together, you tend the sacred fire. You add small pieces of fragrant wood. The flames rise gold and clean and bright. You bring out the bowls of morning offering, olives, barley, honey, and a little wine. You place them at the foot of the goddess. Medusa kneels beside you in soft prayer. Her voice is low and pure as the morning. The temple feels safe and sacred and good. The sun climbs slowly above the eastern hills. Light fills the temple in long, warm columns. By midday, something changes in the air. The light shifts, though the sun has not moved. A coldness slides between the marble pillars. You taste salt upon your tongue without warning. You hear somehow the distant sound of waves. The sea should not be heard from here, yet it grows louder with each passing breath. Your sisters lift their heads, uneasy and pale. A great shadow falls across the inner court. It does not come from any cloud above. The temple doors swing wide on their own. A presence enters that should not be here. The air grows heavy and thick with brine. You feel the floor tremble beneath your feet. He is tall, dark-bearded, crowned with seaweed. He carries a trident dripping with cold water. The other priestesses flee in silent terror. They scatter like doves between the pillars. Medusa stands frozen at the goddess's feet. She is too afraid or too devout to run. You slip behind a great column instead. You press your back against the cold stone. You cannot make yourself move any further. You cannot breathe. You cannot look away. So you close your eyes against it all. You hear his voice, low and rough as stone. You hear Medusa's voice, soft and afraid. You hear her call upon the goddess's name. The goddess does not answer her prayer. The temple holds its breath in the silence. The marble beneath your feet seems to shudder. The sound of the sea fills everything you know. Time does not move the way it should. Light shifts strangely between the columns. The shadows lengthen and grow strange and wrong. The smell of brine sinks into the very stone. You do not know how long you stand there. And then, at last, there is only silence. The presence is gone as if it never was. You wait, trembling, before you dare to look. You step out slowly from behind your column. The temple is empty save for one figure. Medusa is there, kneeling on the marble floor. Her white chiton is torn and stained with salt. Her long, dark hair has come undone around her. She's weeping silently into her own hands. You go to her and kneel beside her. You reach out to take her trembling hands. but she pulls away with a quiet, broken sound. Then the great doors swing open once again. The light through them is cold and pale and gray. The goddess herself walks into the temple. Her face is beautiful and terrible to see. She does not look at you, only at Medusa. Her eyes are full of fury, not of grief. The fury is not turned upon the one who came. The fury is turned upon the one who suffered. You watch as Medusa lifts her tear-streaked face. You watch as her dark hair begins to move. The strands twist and writhe like living things. Her gentle features harden into something else. The goddess speaks a single word of judgment. Then she turns and is gone as if she never came. You are left alone with what Medusa has become. She lifts her eyes to yours one last time. You look away before you can meet her gaze. You hear her bare feet leaving the temple forever. You sit alone among the cold marble columns. The sacred fire has gone out in the hearth. You know how this story will be told. They will blame her, and not the one who came. You will never forget what you saw. You are already asleep.